And by the way, they would probably, I want your view on this in conclusion, Max. We appreciate your time today. Max, of course, the Max Keiser report on RT. Max, they can ban gold for private ownership again like they did. And people say, well, then why have it? Well, just don't turn it in. These are a bunch of crooks. I mean, if the government told you to go throw your kid off a cliff like the Aztecs would do or to report to a Nazi gas chamber, I mean, it's time to say no. But even if they try to restrict it here domestically, the whole world's getting into gold now. It's not going to work.
It's like the record companies trying to stop P2P file swapping when Napster came around. It didn't work. Eventually, they had to totally change their business model to adapt to the new reality. The fact that the gold is now owned around the world, it's owned electronically, it's owned in ways that were never imagined up until a few years ago, means that there's going to be virtually impossible to have a confiscation scheme as they did back in the 1930s. So they're going to have to adapt to the new reality, not the other way around.
Max Keiser, thank you for spending so much time with us. We'll talk to you again soon.
Look forward to hearing the Lou Rockwell interview. That guy rocks.
Oh, he's awesome. That's coming up. And again, that's going to be from last night's TV show that we did, a special report. We're going to be premiering that here to the full radio audience, and the entire interview and more is up at prisonplanet.tv. By the way, I'm really proud of the reports we did last night. We had field reporters out talking to Texans about the power prices going up because of carbon taxes, and reporting on the scene at the Capitol and at a power plant. The globalists shut down here in Austin, part of their squeezing the slaves program. We had another report filed on Libya news package with a Lou Rockwell interview, and I cover a whole spectrum of news and have commentary on Steve Jobs. And this is just the start. We're going to get better and better and better at presenting this information. And it's very exciting because we're reaching hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of people every year, conservatively, just on the internet alone right now, just on YouTube. Imagine all the other sites. I mean, it is huge what we've been able to do together. And all the glory goes to God. I wouldn't even be alive here if it wasn't for that. Okay, there goes Max Keiser. Visit Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. When you're on the site, you can also tune in 24 hours a day to my daily radio broadcast. There's also a free iPhone app to listen to the syndicated radio show when and where you want.